Welcome to the June 25th, 2018 Advance Report for McGowanGroup clients and NetWorthRadio.com listeners. I'm Spencer McGowan, your financial weatherman, to take you through the fastest 5 minutes in financial education on the global financial markets devoted to increasing your profit. We open this week with the action on the Dow versus the small stock Russell 2000, and we're also looking at the one-year chart for the NASDAQ Composite Index. There's more technology here. The small stocks have taken off. Corporate earnings obviously increased after tax by tax reform, and that effect is here. Notice the impact of trade wars. Simultaneously, the Dow has been descending almost 9 days in a row. That trend reversed here at the end of the week, signaling that there may not be a long-term negative impact from renegotiation with China. Jim Cramer, CNBC, actually came out this morning and said we've got China on the run and this is going to be for the best. So don't worry about trade wars. Focus on owning great assets. Here we go. All right, dollar index versus emerging markets. You can see the dollar taking off here to just below 95 on the index. It had been down below 90 here. That rally corresponded to a wilting in the emerging markets, both equity and the emerging market bonds. If the dollar trend reverses downward, this chart tells us the correlation is likely to see a nice gain from the emerging markets. Now, we get an education on short squeeze. This was a nice trade at the end of the year. Fossil Group, not recommended for your portfolio, but in this case, it's a short squeeze. What we're doing right here, look at this. This is a huge gain. It started when we go back to January. Notice the spike here. Fossil's results still not out of the weeds yet in terms of what they're actually producing. This is an accessory maker based in Richardson, Texas. Well, this rally seems to correspond to the fact that there was a huge interest. People had sold the stock betting it would go down. When it starts to rise, they have unlimited risk and they'll tend to sell to close that trade out after getting their little fannies kicked. Here we go. AMD is the other potential short squeeze here. You can see this large spike. The semis did have a little setback this week, but what's intriguing is this gain from 10 to 17 from April through the 17th. So traders should be wary of stocks that have tremendous short interest. However, once the short interest gets too large, you can have a short covering rally. That's your educational trading moment for the day. And here we go with Bitcoin, also a trading lesson. Bitcoin rose in popularity to nearly $20,000 per coin. It's simply a file on your computer, and at some point, computer technology will produce unlimited supply as part of our projection. Well, the Chicago Mercantile started futures trading right about here. That means that people can actually go short Bitcoin, and unlimited selling pressure. Our own Alex Tolene predicted 5,000, and it looks like our head of trading, Alex, is correct here. If we follow this downtrend, Bitcoin fell all the way to 6,100. Lots of people bought it, didn't know what they're doing. It pays no cash flow. This should be a lesson for your portfolio. Don't speculate on price unless you have an edge. I'm Spencer McGowan, your financial weatherman. Join me each and every week. Subscribe on YouTube. You'll get notification when we do special reports, especially when there's breaking financial news that can impact your portfolio and create bargains. Join us next week right here on YouTube, McGowan Group. My firm, McGowanGroup Asset Management, sponsors NetWorthRadio.com and, of course, our YouTube channel under McGowan Group. Some educational disclosures and discussions that I wanted to add to the broadcast. The first is, I'm very proud of our team, including Stephen Norris, who will be added as soon as we redo the picture. He's our newest team member. Come down, meet the team that cares, get a written plan, because the securities we discuss, the financial news we discuss, that's not a recommendation until you actually come down and get a customized plan at the Crescent. You'll get a tour, and we look forward to seeing you. We're going to cover value at risk of loss in portfolios, and you can see it right here. Learn about our performance, what happened in 2008, how long did it take to recover. All of those items are posted right here at networthradio.com or the McGowanGroup.com. The other part of the program, when we look at price fluctuations and bear markets and risk control, that's a huge part of networthradio.com. We look forward to helping you advance your plan and your cash flow. Come down and meet the team that cares.